Welcome to 5 Minutes with Daniel Coburn, where we spotlight exceptional leaders and businesses making a positive impact in their community. In just a few minutes, we will explore some interesting facts about our guest and their company. Today, I'm joined by Shannon Yeager from Expand Beyond. Expand Beyond offers intuitive wellness coaching and practices to heal, grow, and transform. I have personally undergone a tremendous transformation in my life for health reasons. So I know it's much easier when you have a guide to help you along the way. Thank you for joining us today, Shannon.
Thank you for having me, Daniel. I'm excited to be here.
So, Shannon, what motivated you to enter into this field?
I have been in the wellness field now for about 10 years, and it all really started with my own wellness journey. I experienced a kind of hyperventilation in my body from being stressed and anxious. It's really interesting how the body can have physical manifestations of stress. I experienced numbness and tingling in my hands and in my feet. And it was kind of a wake-up call that, something is off balance, something wasn't right, and I wasn't really living fully healthy. What was happening is I was hyperventilating due to stress. So at that point, I really started to slow down and integrate more mindfulness techniques into my day. I started going to yoga. I learned breathwork techniques. I started meditating in the morning. And all of a sudden, those symptoms started to go away. And so that was kind of my first clue as to how powerful these techniques could be. And then fast forward many years later, I was kind of at a crossroads in my career. I had just given birth to my daughter, Kathleen, and I was realizing that I wanted to make a shift. I'd already been in the wellness world and I had already started my own business, but I really wanted to go all in and focus on helping people reignite their passion. And I think it's really interesting in motherhood because often it's easy to lose that spark and kind of lose yourself, and really parenthood in general, right? Like you're doing so much for everyone else. And so I realized that I had a greater purpose here and an opportunity to help other people figure out their purpose in life and really live a fulfilling and vibrant life. And it actually all starts with wellness and mindfulness techniques.
Right. Yeah. And I know, as we shared before the program, having kids, you focus on them, but then at some point in time, fortunately for you, is when your child was young, being able to say, I have a lot to live for, so I need to improve myself. But with that, what makes your approach unique?
So I actually start every session, whether I am doing a one-on-one personal session, a group coaching session, or whether I'm leading a workshop or event, I always start with a mindfulness technique. I always start by calming the nervous system, because when we are in fight or flight mode, we're certainly not asking ourselves, what is our purpose in life? Because we're just trying to survive. So I help people first get out of fight or flight mode, quiet the noise of the mind, really come back to this calm and centered place. And it's at that place where you can really start to tune into your intuition and figure out what comes next. And I guide you through that process.
Awesome. And how do you define success, I guess, for yourself and for your customers?
Success probably is defined a little differently for everyone that I work with, and even for myself. I know you may ask someone and they may say, well, success is bringing in new customers or, making a lot of money. And all of that is really great. And certainly there are benefits to that. But for me, what success looks like is waking up every morning actually feeling excited and lit up by the work that I do. And I definitely believe that when you're doing the things that are aligned with your purpose, that abundance will follow. So for me, being able to see those breakthrough moments in my clients when they are able to overcome a barrier, they're able to repattern old thought patterns and actually see maybe clearly for the first time a path that makes them excited in life, and being able to help them start to accomplish their dreams is just so fulfilling. And to me, that is true success.
Fantastic. Yeah, the ability to acquire and bring things to you are definitely as much mental as is physical. So, but I really appreciate that and your insight. I love what you're doing. Um, and I really appreciate you joining us today. But before we wrap up, how can our listeners and watchers find you? Websites, social media, and how do they get in touch with you, Shannon?
So, first stop is to head to expandbeyondcoaching.com, where you'll find a little bit more about what I do, who I've helped in the past, different programs that I offer, as well as the wellness techniques that I use. And then, of course, I'm also on all the social media platforms. I have a YouTube channel at Shannon K. Yeager Yoga and Wellness. So you can check me out there and do some of the mindfulness techniques even from your own home. And then you can also connect with me on Instagram, where I put all of the new programs and workshops that you can look forward to. And I definitely open my door to, if you have any questions about the work that I do or the mindfulness techniques that would be helpful for you, I'd love to be of service.
Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and thank you for the wonderful time this afternoon, Shannon. And everybody, go check her out and take care of yourself, everyone.